And here we have the final mission.
The actual final mission.
Oddly enough, it is only 7-star difficulty. I wonder why that would be.
Yeah, rated 7 stars.
That's because there's an advanced campaign, and they really needed a 10-star rating for the advanced campaign, which is ridiculous because this version of the map is harder than the advanced campaign version.
Wait, what?
Yes. Because, like, the way the map is laid out is very dumb, and Sturm, the ice is really bad at using the things it has, and it's just a train wreck. It's like incredibly easy.
Jeez. The final conflict.
Yes. Stop the enemies, giant milkers!
Lash, is construction on the missile platform completed?
I think it's gonna take a little more time.
How much?
About 40 days. Maybe.
I will not wait that long. Finish it in 30 days. Do you understand?
Oh, okay, I'll try.
Jiggle, jiggle. And how is the death ray?
It's fine. You can use it now. I even fixed it too. Now it won't damage our troops when it's fired.
That makes sense.
It does need 7 days to build up enough energy to fire, though.
7 days. I'll not forget.
God damn.
Yes. So I'll totally allow you to choose my COs for this map, Lenny.
Alright, let's go.
Alright, who should I use, buddy?
Oh boy.
Pick anyone, dude. It's fine.
Okay, I want to go with Andy.
Alright, dope.
Then, not Olaf.
Olaf?
No.
You don't like his belly?
No, I'm trying to think. Oh, Sensei.
Oh. Yeah?
And then, what's her name? David Bowie looking.
What?
Yeah, Jess.
Alright, sure. Congrats, Lenny. You got 1 out of 3 correct.
Wow!
Oh,
Wow, this is really terrible.
there you go. That's a nice final mission jingle.
Ooh.
Feels very end of days
Oh,
series.
yeah, I
like,
love
okay,
that.
come on, dude. Hey, I think I see it. It's a missile platform.
Here we go.
Look what I found.
You're Sturm.
And you're the little girl who likes playing with soldiers. Here you are again, sneaking around where you don't belong.
Sonia's not alone.
That's a callback to the first game.
We're all here. Different place, same cast.
Oh, a little bit bigger cast.
You're all here. Then you shall taste despair. You shall all taste despair. Just ignore that first try. For you all shall... Jesus Christ, I'm so bad at this. For you shall witness the destruction of your world when my missile strikes.
It's okay, sir. You practiced a lot. It's fine.
Jiggle.
As long as we're alive, that will never happen.
Empty words, worm. The missile platform is beyond your reach.
What is that supposed to mean?
Enough talk. I would see your power.
Hey, wait! Beyond our reach. It's right. Oh my gosh! We just received reports from giant aliens are blocking the missile platform.
Well, that would explain why the old boy was so doggone sure of himself. In that case, we should strike now while we have the chance. Well, it doesn't look like we'll be able to avoid that contraption.
So we weaken his defenses, attack the platform, and stop the launch. Well, that sounds like a plan I can get behind. Let us aim for the laser. Move out, everyone.
Lenny, why would you pick Andy? He's like,
It's
it's so boring.
It's the final map.
Come on. Yeah, you should have picked Jess. At least she has some rockin' tunes.
That's true.
Like, you also picked Sensei, which is like the most laid-back, jazzy song. Like, the final mission, let's go beat the bad guys before they kill us all. Yeah, I'll show you the map and then reveal my big secret that I've already revealed.
Oh my.
Actually, isn't there a map button to show map? Map button.
There was, like, you hold a button.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, yeah.
That's a big old beefy mommy milker map. Yeah, giant map, and it's like, I don't know if Sturm starts out with units. Okay, I guess. Okay, he doesn't, but he does have like a bunch of money, which I can't show here. Yeah, so he has 29,000 a day, which is pretty huge. Like all these buildings where you can build units, and then he'll move them down here. He has a couple of like bases and airports on the side, which he can then use to go down here and attack the people at side fronts. He has these cannons, which are like really annoying because they're super hard to get to and destroy without like taking heavy damage. And you also need to focus on the units that come your way, and like he sends more expensive units your way than you can build because you have like 6,000 at the start. So the initial wave is basically what is gonna decide whether you're gonna, well, not beat the map, but whether it's gonna be a smooth ride.
Yeah.
And I guess that's about it for the explanation of the map. You got these missile silos, and sure, if you were able to get to them, they would be super beneficial. But by the time you get to them, you got this front covered, because like it's basically the plan is like this. Well, the left CO is gonna come up here and capture these, and then the right CO is gonna do the same on the right. It's like whoever does that the fastest is just gonna slowly come over here, destroy these pipe teams, and then get to the death ray and destroy it. The death ray is basically just as like any other cannon building. Like it takes just as much damage. So a Eagle bomber, a Max bomber, if you have some kind of extra firepower day to day, you can destroy it in one hit. It's just the issue of getting there safely. Yeah. And then, like Sturm said, or Lash said, it takes 7 days to build up power. But when it does get that power, it shoots an entire laser across this, well, across the middle guy. Poor CL, who's in the middle. That does 8
Andy.
damage. Oh, I love lasers. That does 8 damage to every unit in its range, and it doesn't damage Sturm's units. So holding off Sturm on this little island is pretty tough. The thing about getting a good score, though, in Advance Wars 1, it was like Andy dictated which score you got after the map was finished. And Andy got the brunt of the force because it was in the middle. In this game, it's the CO that finishes the map. So you can just let Sturm wail on the middle CO. As long as that CO doesn't finish the mission, whatever happened to them does not matter.
Yeah.
Which is going to be pretty much necessary if you want to get a good score. And here's a secret. I already recorded this.
Oh my god.
Otherwise, this was going to take super long, and I was going to make a silly mistake, and then stuff would get worse and worse and worse and worse. And like I was like, you know, concentration will probably be required, and it'll just be easier to pre-record this, and we can do post-commentary. Then the flow will be a lot better. I don't need to concentrate on the game, and I can talk about random shit, big mommy milkers, and the actual game whenever I feel like it.
Yes.
So there we go.
Yeah, I can stop recording the game now.
Actually, that's not true. I'm gonna leave the game open because I need it later. That this would have dragged on so long if I didn't do this. And I feel like it's the way to go. Some people might be disappointed that I'm doing it this way, but trust me, you'll have a better time doing it this way, and you'll see a lot more like I'm still gonna mess up, but I feel like I would have messed up way more if I did it live. So there you go. Just as a quick heads up, the COs I picked, and I'll explain why I picked them, are Drake for the middle, which you might think is super weird, seeing as like there's airports. So why would I pick Drake? You can see the game, right?
Yeah.
Like the video? Yeah. Okay. So why would you pick Drake? I'll explain that later. He's a very weird pick, but you'll understand. You probably already understand, but we'll see, whatever. On the left, I used Grit because indirects are going to be key. And on the right, I have Sensei because his copters are busted and are actually well equipped to bust through Sturm's 20% extra defense. And yeah, I'll start the thing. 3, 2, 1. Play. There we go. Yeah, you'll just need the initial, well, the obvious things, just infantry, so you can start capturing some shit. I'm drawing a blank what I wanted to talk about first. Oh gosh. Oh yeah, whatever Sturm does is semi-random. He does have a build order. It's like every AI has a build order, what units they build in order. So he'll always build the same units, but where he builds them is random. So whatever side gets the most units to attack them is completely random. So you can't like follow a guide and have it work exactly the same every time, because the randomness is still built in to the where the units are built. And I think here, yeah, see, here you only build an infantry, so it's actually like, I think he'll actually leave this front very open, so it's gonna be decently easy to take it over. And like, that's the thing, it's sometimes you might have an easier time, sometimes you might have a worse time, and just all up to luck, basically. But I feel like I still did pretty well in this mission. Then the reason I picked Drake for the middle is just like I said, it doesn't matter what happens to the middle CO, and he can just get wailed at. Thing is, Drake is probably the best CO to get wailed at, because he charges CO power and then he can drain Sturm's HP and his fuel.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that can stop Sturm, because like his medium tanks have low fuel just by themselves. And if you drain half of that, like sometimes you might even see his units run out of fuel. I don't think it'll happen in this one, but basically I don't think I'll ever wait for Typhoon, the super CO power, because I kind of just want the fuel drain more than the HP drain. So yeah, it doesn't matter to me whatever happens to Drake. I'm even gonna build planes just for Sturm to destroy. Sure, that also charges his CO power, but it's pretty much unavoidable that Sturm is gonna get his CO power, unless you do the crazy strat that all Sturms hate in this game, which I have a video of on my channel, where you just build bombers and rush the laser cannon. It's an easy strat to do, but also very lame. So my idea for this try was just like, okay, I'm gonna actually legitimately try to play the map as it was intended without any cheese. And I feel like it worked out decently well. So there you go. That is why I didn't cheese the map, because I feel like it would be a very lame finish. And I already have a video on the channel from like 2010, 2011, whatever. YouTube before I was doing YouTube.
Dude, from a decade ago.
Yeah, from a decade. It's crazy. So I'm basically gonna build mostly infantry as well, just to hold off the bridge so his units can't flow through. And the Black Hounds fire basically up to the island, so you can cover the entire bridge with infantry. So he has to shoot through 3 whole units in order to get past the bridge. And at that point, it's probably my turn again, and I can just cover those places up again. I'm gonna build a couple of indirects to weaken his units there strategically so they can't shoot as hard, but basically middle doesn't fucking matter. Whatever happens, 100% calculated. Trust me. And whenever I actually mess up, I'll mention it. Oh no, I do remember that rocket being very annoying. Because the thing is, Sturm has 2 cities on both sides, left and right. They're his, like below the pipe and the pipe seam. And you can go and capture those, so he has lower income, and he lowers his income, and you have higher income. But that rocket is going to prevent me for like so long to capture those cities, because it's going to cover those cities for like 7 turns, and I can't capture the cities. Yeah, I think that's about it. Strat-wise, yeah, Drake has a lot of money. I'm still just building infantry. Yeah, in the hard campaign, this is the reason it's easier.
Yeah,
well,
what's the deal?
Is basically the map is a little smaller, I think, and those 2 black cannons that are pointing down to the middle CO, or just everyone in this case, are pointing up in the advanced campaign version. And the thing about upwards pointing black cannons, they actually don't fire every turn. They fire on odd numbered days, I think. So just half of the days they won't fire at you. And thing is also, the left and right CO don't start at the bottom with the other CO. They start at the top, where there's just no contest for them to move to Sturm's bases, because Sturm has 1 base on each side or something, and you can easily take those bases over, and then the top 2 COs, just there's nothing Sturm can do about them at that point. And it's just at that point, it's just building bombers with them, swoop into the middle, and boom, you win the map. Also, you have easy access to more missile silos, like the 3 HP missile silos.
Yeah.
You have more access to more of those, and more easily in the hard campaign. Thanks. What?
Oh,
Thank you, Null.
destroy the death ray, please.
Please, thank you. Oh, I didn't show the game over. I'll show that after this. Remind me.
Ah, yes,
Please remind me, Lenny.
I will.
Are you? Will
Yes.
you?
Trust.
Like, what else about the hard campaign? It's just incredibly easy. Fuck. Super anticlimactic. Sturm does start with a couple of units, but they don't matter at all.
And so far, it sounds like a strange decision to do all of that
Yeah,
for the
I
hard
don't know.
campaign.
I don't know. Like, it totally wasn't intentional. They thought it was way hard. Maybe it just wasn't play tested. I don't know. But it's actually easy. Like, it is actually 100% easier than this version, because you just have so much more to contend with. More units come down, and it's like you like the airport and the base he has up top that I'm gonna try to take over with the left and right side. He still has those in the advanced campaign, but it's like you start right next to them,
Yeah.
so you can just boom take them over and you're done. In this one, you have to work to get to them.
Well, yeah, you have to make your way over there.
Yeah. So it's super weird.
It's very strange.
Like, if you swap them, I don't think people would notice. People would be like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Hard campaign would be easy campaign, or regular campaign, and regular campaign would be hard campaign. I don't know. Maybe there's a couple of other things. Sure, Sturm starts with the units. Maybe he starts with more money. Maybe you start with less money. I don't think that's the case. But yeah, also here you see Grit being incredible. Grit artillery, the Grit strat. His artillery are amazing. And the thing is, like, on the Sturm builds a fighter at some point. And basically the way I was doing this, if he built the fighter on the right for Sensei, like I could have built my own fighter or like maybe an anti-air to sort of work around it, but it'd be a setback. But thankfully, he never builds that fighter on the right, so it's like, yeah, there's definitely luck involved in the whether this map goes smoothly or not. Like, you know, see, that rocket is just the worst. Also, I'm denying him the base right there with my copter. You can't capture it, which is really good. I tried to do that on the left, that I wasn't able to. But if you position a grid artillery on the left next to, well, basically across the pipe, but adjacent to the base, you can shoot on the base with the grid artillery, which is another, like, yeah, that artillery. You see the artillery? That can shoot on the base. So whatever he builds, I'll just shoot at.
Yeah.
Which, yes, is going to charge his power, but I don't care because, hey, remember the whole meteor sponge thing I did in Advance Wars 1 with grit? Just like I put a bunch of grit units in a ball, so Sturm fired on them with his meteor strike. Well, here that's going to be Drake's job.
Yeah, just
Even though
bait
Drake-
meteors.
Yeah, Drake is going to take the brunt of the force. It's like, oh no, poor Drake. But like, I don't care, Drake. Go home. Go make some more sea puns at the little pond right there.
Well, geez, that's kind of harsh.
No, it's fine. I like Drake. I like his theme music. Yeah, another thing. That anti-air he built. Again, if he built that on the right, it would have been so much worse. But it's actually... I do want to say the Advance Wars 1... It's really tough because... I did the Advance Wars 1 finale live, and I feel like I never really struggled at all. Like, I even said that where it's like, oh man, this feels easier than I remember. So maybe this one is harder. Yeah, I guess it probably is. But the Advanced Wars 1 campaign finale feels more intimidating. Because, like, he has so many units at the start, and they're right in your face. Also, Drake Fighter. Nice meme. And they're, like, right in your face. And this one, it's like... He starts with nothing, but then he builds very expensive units at the start, and you have, like, nothing to defend yourself with. And it's like, he pushes forward with a huge force, but once you get rid of that huge force, this map is like, boom, done. It's like, it feels very overwhelming at the start, and that's actually the same case in Advance Wars 1. So that's similar design, but thing is, I guess the way the final maps work in Advance Wars 1 and 2 is like basically how most of the game is designed. How in Advance Wars 1, a lot of the missions were pre-deployed, and like you start with units and the enemy starts with units.
Yeah.
And you never build your own units. And then here, it's like you start with no units and you can build your entire army, and same for Sturm. It's like, in this game, a lot, like there's barely any pre-deployed units.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
Pre-deployed missions. Also here, I'm totally gonna fuck up. That missile, I built that missile to ward off the bomber, but I'm gonna end up positioning it in the bomber's range, which is gonna be great. I'm checking the range, and I'm gonna still move it up 2 spaces. Like, yeah, the artillery sure is covered, but oh no, the infantry isn't covered. Let me just move it up 2 spaces and get it attacked. Oh no, this was the plan. And I was like, oh, he can only attack the infantry, so let me cover the infantry. But by covering the infantry, I'm also gonna allow him to shoot at my missile, which is fucking just right there. No, why?
Oh. And they were like, wait, let me check.
Yeah.
Oops.
It's like, oh, Like, I checked that range like 20 times!
Yeah, no, double check. Like, wait, yeah, yeah, okay, he can move there. Yep, okay. And then
Yes,
and then
good.
just the cursor not moving, just feeling you like be like, oh dang it.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, I'll build an anti-air.
Yeah, all right, fuck it, fine.
It really sucks because Grit has like weaker direct units, 20% weaker, and Sturm has 20% defense. So that anti-air is gonna get wrecked even if it attacks first. But like, it was the only thing I could do at that point. And he's definitely gonna attack the missile. Yeah, in this well, regular campaign, you get 2 missiles basically at the start. Well, missile silos. I feel like the term missile as in missile units and missile silos can get confusing. But like 2 missiles and you're done, and then there's like 10 more at the top, which you'll never get to before it matters. You'll get to them once the battle is over, so it doesn't matter. That's what I mean. Like, you could rush T-copters up there, I guess. But I feel like those would just get chased by his units and get shot down, so it probably wouldn't work. I didn't do it, at least. If you did that successfully, dear viewer, when you were playing the game, I mean, don't tell me I don't give a shit. I'm sure you did. Great. Good going. You definitely play this game once the remake comes out. What is he even going on about? Oh yeah, in advanced campaign you start with like 4 missiles you can easily use. And it's even weirder on the like the CO that starts on the left really isn't able to do anything basically because maybe oh
You are father for my laser. Boo.
I do like that
Oh,
animation.
that looks really cool.
Yes.
That's
It
nice.
looks really devastating. He's like basically the left front is a naval front. The right front, well, I guess the right and the middle are just land, but I feel like the right is more catered towards air units, and then the middle is completely land based. The left CO, like, it's really tough to get them to do anything because they need to cross water and it just takes way too long. And by the time you'll get to cross the water, you'll be at the death ray with a bomber and boom, it's done. But speaking of bad advanced campaign maps, you know what's an amazing map in the advanced campaign? The previous map.
Oh yeah?
It's I love it.
How is it different?
It's the middle CO starts encased in pipes. It's like basically like a cone shaped pipe that like closes in on your HQ, and you have like you have your cities there, and that's middle CO. The left and the right CO like basically can't get to that CO very easily, but then all of Stern, well, almost all of Stern's units are also in that cone-shaped pipe thing, and there's also cannons pointing at you, so it's basically like fucking rush to the black cannons with other COs before the middle CO gets destroyed.
Yeah, okay, that's cool.
It's actually really fun. You can cheese it, quote unquote, using Drake and draining Sturm's fuel with his CO power, because Sturm, like, in order to get to you, he needs to move a lot of spaces. If you drain his fuel, there might be he might not even be able to get to you. But that's the matter of it. Can you get the CO power in time? I just really like it. It's definitely a just no cuffs brawl.
Yeah.
It's really nice. And then the final mission is bad. Yeah, what's been going on? I haven't been watching. See, this is nice, isn't it? I don't need to look and concentrate on the game. Oh, look, I checked the range on the anti-air. Isn't that good?
Oh, smart.
Yes. I'm not sure what I'm doing. I think I'm just getting ready to go through. Oh yeah, I'm basically gonna let the anti-air go to the left and circle around. And by the time it's circled around, oh, I have a bomber. I guess that works. But by the time the anti-air gets to me, I'll blow through the pipe, and then like it can choose whether it goes back or it actually still pursues me. But then I have a bomber to destroy it, or at least damage it very hard. And I still can't capture the cities because the rocket is still being a bitch. So yeah, that fighter, if he built that on the right, again, it would have been really bad. But he didn't. Ooh. Also that medium tank that's like fixing itself on the city is gonna stay there for a while and is gonna drain his funds. It's not a huge deal because he has so many funds, but I feel like it still helped, and I'm gonna keep shooting at it with an artillery so it stays on the city, keeps fixing itself and keeps draining his funds and doesn't do anything else. And I guess that's all for the game. Oh, you know what, Lenny?
What?
During the... What am I checking? Oh, it's CO power. Oh, yeah, you haven't seen the CO power in this game. It's the same. Visually, it's the exact same. Power-wise, it's pretty much the exact same. In the mission Sinking Feeling, we were going to start talking about Danganronpa waifus, but then we didn't.
Oh, do you want to get back to that conversation?
What is the most perfect time to start talking about that again, but the final mission of the game? Also, I was going to talk about something else in the final mission of the game, but I don't remember what it was. It was an entire joke, but now I can't deliver on the joke because I don't remember the thing.
It's okay, maybe you'll think of it.
No, I'd have to actually like re-watch the video. It was like I was going to start talking about something, but then I forgot what I was going to start talking about, and then I just didn't talk about it. And I was like, oh, don't worry, I'll talk about it in the final mission. But I haven't done my homework, and I haven't checked.
Oh, dear.
I probably won't even be able to tell anymore what I was going to start talking about, but oh well. Oh, by the way, also Grit's mechs aren't weaker in this game, so just build some mechs pretty good. Pretty good for Grit. All Grit needs is infantry, mechs, and artillery. And he's very, very good at that. I mean, I don't need to talk about Danganronpa. I mean, my advanced was waifu is Stern.
I mean, yeah, we've talked about the big mommy milkers. So.
The big mommy energy he has. Is there actually big mommy energy in Advance Wars? Not really.
Not in the other games?
None of them. No? It's like the new COs in Dual Strike. You got Nell's little sister, who has like 0% big mommy energy. Thick mommy energy, because she has no boobs. And then, well, Jake, who's like the relatable cool kid. It's so... Oh, God, Jake. Jake is like the new quote-unquote main character of Dual Strike. And like, he's the... Like... The... How you doing, fellow kids thing that intelligence systems try to do with them. Like... One of his victory quests like, oh, get the plates because you just got served.
Nice.
Stuff like that is just riddled through his dialogue.
Cool dude.
Yeah, he like goes word. Jake is fucking dumb. He's not a bad CO, but he's fucking dumb. Alright, then you got Colin's sister, who's hot, but sure she doesn't have thick mommy energy.
Is she the one with this like spiky blonde hair?
Spiky blonde hair?
Wear like a hat?
Oh no, that's Rachel. That's Nell's little sister.
Oh.
She has no boob. I already talked about Colin's sister, Lenny. She's the one who looks like Colin, but female and tall. Also, yeah, I feel like I perfectly calculated, quote unquote, Storm's power right there, where I didn't give him his power. And then he got it during his turn, but he doesn't use it if he gets it during his turn. Which is, I mean, he totally should be able to, but I feel like the reason they didn't is because he still gets firepower and defense extra for it. So we're like, okay, he'll only use it on the start of his turn.
Yeah.
Because otherwise he might miss out on the firepower. Yeah, don't you remember Sasha? Same clothing as Colin.
Yeah, I do. Now you mentioned
Brown,
like with long hair. Yeah.
Yeah. And Yellow Comet gets grim, and sure he's thick, but doesn't have mommy energy. He's like the Yakuza looking guy. Like the fat guy with his arms crossed. I don't know if you've ever seen him. Then Green Earth gets Javier, which also doesn't have thick mommy energy. He probably likes thick mommies. Well, I guess Black Hole gets Kindle, who also doesn't have thick mommy energy, but she has some dick sucking lips.
Jeez.
She does. Look her up. Okay, look up Kindle right now.
Okay,
Kindle
hold up.
Advance Wars.
Let's see.
You'll 100% agree.
Okay, let's see. Advance Wars.
For people who are still here for the gameplay, Drake is using air units.
Wow, okay. I see what you mean.
Yes.
Those are prominent lips.
Dick sucking lips.
But why is like red-haired Marge Simpson in this game?
Well, since we're not going to play Dual Strike, I'll tell you the plot. Well, actually, would that be a spoiler for the ending of this game?
Ooh, she also has a very nice other outfit where she puts her hair down.
What's like the best alternate outfit? Lash is kind of cute. Let me think. What was like a really cool? Oh, and you're just gonna use seal power, dude.
What? Sniper attack.
Also, yes, it is more beneficial to use snipe attack because sure you get one less range, but you get same firepower for snipe attack and for super snipe. So if you don't need a range, you just use snipe attack. I feel like I talked about this during grit missions, but fuck it. Okay, you know like how Hawk has like this huge overcoat and like gloves? Look up his alternate design. It's so dumb. He looks like your dad.
Ooh, wait, I think I found an image with like a bunch of different designs. Hold up. Let's see, is he in there? Wait, let's see. Let's see.
Just Hawk puts on dad clothes.
Oh god, why does he wear glasses?
Wait, Hawk doesn't get glasses, does he?
Wait.
You're looking at Eagle.
Oh, wait, sorry, Eagle. Where's Hawk?
They're different birds, Lenny.
Oh, well, just like with the jeans?
Yeah, and like just a shirt
And just a shirt, yeah.
and a watch. You gotta check the time, you know.
Some of the outfits are very nice.
And some of them are kind of dumb. I like Juggers. Jugger is like the robot.
Yeah, who the fuck is this robot?
He's...
Why is he wearing a tie?
See, that's the thing. Like, his normal design is just like, he has a robot, but then his alternate design, he gets like a little blazer and like a tie.
Yeah, it's cute.
It's super cute. Yeah, I mean, he's sort of the comic relief of Dual Strike. he's fine. I don't mind him. He works exactly like Flak, by the way, with like minor changes to his luck values. Because interesting fact, Flak and Adder are not in Dual Strike.
Oh.
Well, they are, but they're not in the campaign. They're just afterthoughts. You can buy and use them in the War Room and Versus, but as far as the game is concerned, they don't exist and don't get used.
Yeah.
I don't know why, because the ending of this game totally doesn't imply they would be gone.
Adder's outfit is not that different from his regular outfit, seems like.
I don't know. It looks like pretty like epic, pretty edge. What about Lashley?
Yeah, Lash is extremely cute. I love this outfit.
Isn't she adorable?
Yeah, she puts her hair in like 2 big buns.
Yeah.
It's adorable. She looks really good.
Sonya's. I actually really like Sonya's.
Oh, that's also very nice. Nice little...
Lady Meteor Strike!
Oh, oh my god.
Watch. Oh my god, Meteor Strike.
Such power, I regret crushing it.
Yes. Hit my fighter. My most valuable unit on Drake. What was I talking about?
That's Sonya, a nice outfit.
Oh yeah, she does.
Jess
Also,
also looks very fancy.
What you mean? I don't know. Like most of the alternate designs are supposed to be casual looking. But I don't know. I don't quite like Jess's. Let me think. Is there? Well, I guess you're looking at him. Also, you might. Well. Oh no! Look! Oh look! I'm using Big Brain.
Oh,
You see what I'm doing?
no.
No?
Oh no, he died.
I'm destroying my own units so I can charge my power and use it. Yeah, I don't know if it was necessary,
Oh, wow.
but I tried, you know. Time your soon your army on your army. Yeah, I'll definitely talk about. I guess I'll do it during the credits. The story of Dual Strike. Because it's dumb. Totally ruins any coolness Hawk's character had. Also, there's clones again. And they tried to give the clones like an arc, or like how do you call it? Like it's supposed to be like sad, where it's like all right, so you fight a Olaf clone, a Kame clone, a Drake clone, and then an Andy clone. And at the end of the Andy clone battle, they're like, oh, the like black hole leaves the clone to die, and then it's like, oh no, poor clone. And like I think Max goes to the clone, and then they have a whole friendship speech, and the clone is like, I do not know what friendship is, but it sounds nice, and then the clone dies. It's like supposed to be super sad. It was oh, friendship. If only the clone knew what friendship was, it wouldn't have died.
Oh,
it's dumb, Lenny.
So sad.
Why are you going, aw? I swear to God, you're gonna like Fates, aren't you?
Oh, dude, I can't wait. I'm gonna be like, dude, this is awesome.
Dude, this is awesome. Oh my God. I'm totally gonna allow you to choose who we marry.
Oh.
And shit. What am I even counting? Oh yeah, there was counting if Grit could fire at the silo from like the side, or at the death ray from the side. With his power he can, but you don't have enough power to destroy it in one hit, so it's not a good idea.
Also, I still have the image with all the alternate outfits, and I do want to say, what is Olaf's outfit?
I understand he's supposed to be like he looks like it's like a little boy outfit.
Yeah,
I don't know. I kind of like it.
it's weird.
Also, Sturm moved his bomber right there. Huge mistake because I can just block it with 2 of my copters
Yeah.
and then it can't move. And I am free to capture everything. Woo!
Woo!
Yeah, the initial force on the right is just completely eliminated. So there's pretty much nothing to fear anymore. The middle is still taking a lot of damage, but again, I don't care about middle. And the right, I'm getting to the base and airports, and then once those are captured, I can start moving to the middle. But yeah, only the Olaf thing you wanted to mention.
Well, there's also a guy with a glass jar head in a floating chair.
Oh god,
He seems cool.
no. That's our Sturm for the evening.
Oh,
Yeah, because you might see a surprising lack of Sturm in Dual Strike.
no, that's true.
Yeah. Like, Sturm is like, sure, he's like pretty cliche. It's like, oh, just emotionless robot from space that invades Earth and doesn't like peace and destroys humans for his own gain. But he's still like a cool, ominous force.
Yeah.
The one in Dual Strike is old guy that escaped from retirement home. That is like, yo, bruh, being old is not cool. I'm gonna drain the Earth's energy so I live forever.
I mean, it sounds like a villain. Where it's like, I don't want to die, so I'm gonna drain energy to gain eternal life.
Yes, but why have the whole escape from retirement home thing?
Yeah, like, that's the thing. It's like, how much of that is you being funny, and how much of it is like legitimately like he escaped from a retirement home?
Alright, so spoilers, Sturm is gonna die. And then Hawk is gonna be like, yo, guess who's in command now, bitches? And then he goes away at the end. And everyone's like, well, shit, let's follow Hawk because we have nothing better to do. And then Dual Strike happens. And Hawk is just like, well, shit, I just lost my entire army to some other people who just were like, yeah, yo, we're black hole leaders now. And I guess Hawk was just like, okay. Like, Hawk is no longer in command. First in command in Dual Strike. For no reason. Like, when did the other people take over? And how? It's never explained. So any coolness Hawk had is just completely swiped off the table. Because he just let the new black hole army walk all over him and take over for no reason. Oh, it's kind of cool. Well, no, it's also kind of dumb. It's like at one point they betray. Well, the new black hole betrays Hawk and Lash because those are the only old black hole people that exist still. Maybe they were most popular. I don't know. They're like, oh shit, they discovered our secret or something, and then Hawk is looking at them like, no. Okay, so the dick sucking lady goes to meet with the old guy, and then she's like, oh, Lord Von Bolt, I am here. Then Von Bolt's like, that's actually like, it's super annoying. His dialogue is filled with like H's where he goes, he's pretty Darth Vader-y, I guess. And like, oh, I am explaining my evil plan to you, Kindle, even though you already know it. And then Hawk is like, well, shit, that's quite an evil plan. And then Von Bolt is like, yo, somebody's watching us from behind that pillar. And then Kindle finds him, and Hawk's like, oh shit, they definitely discovered me. And then he runs away. He like takes Lash with him under his arm or something. So they run into a desert where Lash and Hawk are represented by an APC and a rocket.
What?
And they get swarmed by Uzium, which is a new unit in Dual Strike. Which is just like, it has one movement, but if it moves on top of another unit, that unit gets destroyed. And you have to just like save the APC and the rocket before they get destroyed. And once you save them, Hawk and Lash join your army. So that is kind of cool. But then the entire time, Hawk is like brooding like, no, I am evil. It's like, you should not trust me. Why do you allow me to join your army? I am evil. Ugh. It's like, Hawk, shut the fuck up. Just let us be friends. Lash, at least Lash is adorable about it. She's like, oh, should I help Lash? I think it's just at like a cutscene like, oh, Lash, I'm gonna teach you how to use utensils, because apparently Lash doesn't know how to use utensils to eat food. And I was like, no, I don't need your help, lady. And then she starts teaching her. She's like, no, Hawk, help me. I don't want to get taught how to use utensils. So at least she's like an adorable brat about it. But Hawk is just like, don't talk to me. And then Jake is like, yo, dog, yo, Hawk, yo, dog, word. We're cool? We're cool, bruh? Yo, bruh, we're cool. You're not evil anymore, bruh. You're cool. And Hawk is like, no, I am evil. But Jake is just like, nah, bruh, be cool, bruh. That's actually what he's like.
Okay, I actually really want to see this now.
And then at the end of the game, like a lot of the planet is drained, and it's like he goes to a hill with Colin's sister, totally hits on her as well. He's like, oh no, the entire planet is drained. That ain't cool, dude, bruh, lady. Ugh. Dude, this ain't dope. But then Sasha's like, no, look, flower is growing. And then Jake is like, word. That's the ending.
Does he actually say word?
He constantly.
Oh god.
It's pretty good.
Well, I do like the sound that, I mean, it sounds like kind of like how from Advance Wars 1 to 2, that it adds even more story.
Yeah.
Which is cool. Like more
It's not
character
good.
stuff. And
It's
like,
not good story.
I think giving the villain more motivation than Sturm being like, I'm evil. Conquer the
Well,
world.
That's all you need in Advance Wars. When you complicate it too much, it just becomes silly.
I guess you have a point. But I do like, but you're right, I do like Sturm for how,
Just ominous evil force.
yeah, like I still think that in the first game,
Like, you don't know his deal.
You know,
And
but
that's
it's
what
like-
makes him scary.
I'm trying to remember in the first game, he said something like all I did was, all you did was open the door for me or something like that.
Wait, let me think.
But that is the fucking coolest line. I love that. It was so
So
cool.
something like,
All you did was enter the door that I opened for you.
Yeah, I think that's it. That was such a good line.
it was like talking to Sonya when she's like being clever, like, haha, I got you, Sturm.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, you're dumb.
Yeah, exactly.
Got you, bitch.
Yeah, that was such a good moment. Like, Sturm is cool, and like, in that game, he looks silly,
Yeah.
but in this game, he looks way cooler.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting in the remake. I'm gonna assume they're gonna go for his Advance Wars 2 look.
For the entire thing?
Yeah, of course. Like all COs in Advance Wars 1, as we've seen so far, have their Advance Wars 2 design.
Oh, yeah.
Like Olaf has his snow cap and snowy coats. So they're gonna go for a more Advance Wars 2 design. I do hope the Black Hole COs get not a huge overhaul, but like they make them look more like not distinct, but like they have more of an outspoken design.
I think their designs are very outspoken as they are. Like, I don't think they need to change anything.
As long as they get rid of Adder's stray pixel, I'm good.
It'll be like a floating blob next to him.
Maybe that's part of his design, just
Yeah.
a little
We don't
floating
know.
blob on his elbow. Maybe that's true. And again, really wondering about the AI, whether they're gonna lift it 100% from the original game, which they probably should, because especially in Advanced Wars 1, a lot of your success hinges on the AI being garbage. So, I don't know. Maybe instead of the advanced campaign, they have just like an actual hard campaign where,
With new AI.
yeah, it's just the AI, but it's good AI. And like the maps are redesigned to the new good AI. It's like you start on an even playing field, which never happens in Advance Wars 1 because the AI is so bad. And then I haven't played Days of Ruin, so I don't know that much about it. There's hot ladies in there. Dude, son. Bruh, look, word? Dude, you know, dude, look up Lynn from Days of Ruin. Like, mwah, she looks good. No thick mommy energy, gotta warn you, but she looks good.
Yeah, she's got that midriff energy.
Yeah,
Well,
I know.
midriff.
Shut up. Yes, midriff energy. I know. I just really like her. Cool hair, midriff.
Oh, never mind. I opened a random picture and I saw
Is it Tasha?
there's a big titty firebrand with red hair.
Tasha, red hair.
And I'm like, yep, never mind. I found my
I knew
favorite.
You were gonna. Yeah. Okay.
And she also has midriff showing.
Ugh. No. And what's her face? Oh fuck. What's she called again? Jeez.
Cheese?
No, I'll think of it. She's also adorable. Ah,
The white hair?
yes.
Yeah, she's cute.
No, but like, okay, there's multiple with like whitish, bluish, green hair.
Oh, there's
Like,
okay. There's
multiple
3
with that
girls
color.
with white, like
yeah.
white.
So here's
hair.
the thing. Is it the one with the army coats
Yeah,
over her regular dress?
yeah,
Yeah, she's cute.
yeah. But now I found a different one where there's one with like twin tails, and
Yes.
she's wearing like
she's
a
supposed
very
to be like this
frilly
sexy one, you know.
dress.
Yes.
And there's
And then
also a
you
little
also
girl with a
The
teddy
little
bear.
girl. She's unsettling. She's like she's sort of like Flash, but like worse. She's like actually like, ha, let's play, let's destroy people. Woohoo. And then you also got Daddy, who also has the same hair color. Yeah, but again, I do like the concept of the story of Days of Ruin, where it's like that like final boss is basically a clone that went berserk. So it's like it was a clone of the original guy who was like a quote-unquote normal person who just liked science, but then his clone went crazy and killed him. And a fucking kick-ass line that I know about in Days of Ruin is like how he talks about how fascinating it is seeing yourself die.
Ooh.
And sure, Days of Ruin can get like a bit too grim dark, but that is a fucking cool line. And then all the girls are also clones of that guy, which is weird because they're women and they're all completely different.
No, they have the same hair color though. That means they're the same.
And same eye color. The yellow eyes, dude. It's an anime thing. Yellow eyes.
Also, who the fuck is this fucking awesome dude with like the nice hairdo and like he's holding like a jacket over his shoulder. And he's like
blue-haired guy.
And he has like an awesome like painted like eagle or whatever on his wife beater.
Wait, is it the blue? Oh, Waylon!
Like, dude, I fucking love him.
Waylon is also really good. He starts off super pathetic, and you're like, wow, this guy's the dumbest guy ever. But then he actually becomes threatening, and it's awesome.
Yeah, this guy's
also,
cool.
CO theme is also really
Give
good.
me big Groose energy.
What?
Yeah, like a cocky douchebag. Like Duke Nukem. The guy looks like Duke Nukem.
There's also a guy named Forsyth in Days of Ruin, which is funny because Forsyth.
Oh, Fire Emblem reference.
Oh, it wasn't, because at that point Forsyth was known as Force. That's Forsyth's Japanese name, Force. You know what's also interesting? You know what Tobin's actual name is that they changed over here?
Tobin.
Well, Tobin's Japanese name, basically.
Tobin. I don't know.
Robin. But since we already have a Fire Emblem Robin, they were like, well, let's name him Tobin.
We're like, well, let's name Robin. Well, shit, we need to change that because you already have a Robin here. Well, fuck, okay, what do we do? And then just took the T and then like went through the alphabet. Nah, put an R. Yeah. No, I mean T.
Yeah. What, Tobin? No, Tobin. Never count him out, dude. Yes, more CO power. I love it. Anchors away.
But then, like, are all the names in the Japanese version still the same?
I don't know, actually. That's a good question. I want to say yes. What was it again? I think Python's name's like really dumb in Japanese.
Snake.
No.
No, but
That's what I was gonna go for too, but I don't think that's it.
No, but I feel like it would make sense for the Japanese version to have like the same names because I mean, it makes sense. It's a remake, but for the localization of Echoes, like the original was never localized in English, right? Officially.
Nope,
so yeah, of course they had to change things.
The way you said snake reminded me of something so specific, and I don't know if you're gonna remember. But I'll show you again after this if you don't remember. And actually, the only reason I remember right now because JDS and I talked about it at some point.
Yeah.
But the way you said the snake reminded me of the way the Dutch announcer in Smash Ultimate says snake.
Oh, well,
Where like the way he said it is like he's looking for snake somewhere. It's like snake, snake, snake. It's like man, and it's weird. Like the reason we watched the video of like the Dutch announcer because it's pretty much flawless English, but then sometimes there's a word in there you're like, what the fuck?
oh yeah, of course.
And it's not even consistent because we got King Dedede is I think King is translated in King Dedede, but then in King K. Rool it isn't. Maybe because it's part of his name. But then again, we got the Donkey Kong animation like thing over here in Dutch.
Oh, the
I
series,
think, yeah. I think he actually had a different name in that.
I don't remember. Like, I remember watching that back in the day, but I don't remember anything about it. Or like
No, same.
how the voices were in Dutch. Nothing.
Well, I don't either.
I mean, now it's all been replaced by the English clips you see of like Eddie, let me go back to my home. Without me, everything's all wrong. Like, that's a fucking cool song.
But then, like, Youngling is then also
Youngeling.
translated to Youngeling. It's like, it's sort of inconsistent. And then one of the worst offenders, and maybe that's the thing in the Dutch version of Breath of the Wild, but in Smash, the Sheikah Tower.
Oh yeah, wait, yeah,
What's
that
the
is
stage
that had a
called
weird
again?
name. What was it?
No, listen. In English, it's the Great Plateau Tower, right? Well, in Dutch, they actually like. I should totally.
Here's all you have left.
In Dutch, if you literally translate it to
No, was
English,
it like,
and I
was
should
it like
check,
the Tower of
the Tower of Resurrection?
Resurrect? Yeah.
Where it's like, maybe that's what it's called in the Dutch version of Breath of the Wild, because it's next to the Shrine of Resurrection.
I mean, it's not
Or
even
maybe
that
just
close to
royally
it. It's on
fucked
the
up.
other side of the plateau.
No, that's not true. Dude, the Sheikah Tower on Great Plateau isn't that far from the
Right,
Shrine of
okay, not
Resurrection.
that far, but I wouldn't say it's right next to it.
I watched a couple of videos on Breath of the Wild recently,
Oh,
and I got into the mood again. God damn it. That's like, I like, after years, it definitely already is showing its age, where it pioneered a lot of things, but now, like, it feels like it's, the exploration is awesome, but a lot of things, mechanic wise, could be improved immensely.
well, yeah. The thing is, now we know everything that's up. So now when we played, it's kind of like going through a routine, you know?
No, but it's also like, if you first play the game, most players are gonna like take their time, collect a lot of resources. It's like, oh look, rock I can blow up. Oh dude, a diamond. Like, oh, a tree. Oh dude, bananas or durians or blah. There's so many different things you can get that just end up being used for the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Like the cooking is incredibly bare bones once you get to know how it works, and all these materials you get would imply there's some sort of crafting in the game, but there just isn't. Like, what you use your gemstones for is like to sell them in Goron Village, or to get like a piece of equipment once. And then after that, gemstones are just completely useless. And I feel like the whole collecting thing on your adventure, once you know it's gonna be useless on like newer playthroughs, you're just not gonna put in that much of the work anymore.
Yeah, you're gonna
to
skip
get, like,
more
a lot
stuff
of
because you
resources.
already know, like, yeah, well, this isn't that useful.
Yeah, it's like, and another big one is like chests and shrines. Like, hey, I'm like at this point in the game, and I'm doing a relatively early game shrine as like cleanup. Oh, dude, awesome! A 10 power sword.
Yeah, no, that's definitely a thing. Like, it happens way too often that you're in a shrine and you open a chest, you're like, nope, don't need this. But I don't know, like, concerning like the items, I think it makes sense that there's a lot of like, well,
No, actually, hold up. There's one time that would imply there were probably more plans for crafting ish things, but they just ran out of time. And like, I'm not gonna say the game's light on content because it's just actively wrong. the Akala Tech Lab. That's the only place where you use materials to get weapons and
Yeah.
like equipment and shields. But that's like only for ancient stuff. And there should have been more like weapon places where you can get unique weapons that maybe have a little bit more durability, maybe a few quirks about them.
I don't know about that. I like the fact that if you want cool weapons, you have to like look for them. But
Yeah, but then what about the chainsaw?
yeah, I've never used those weapons actually.
Oh, they're pretty dope. Then.
And I'm like,
You know a quirk about ancient shields that I never knew about? Do you know of any quirk of ancient shields?
let me
Like the
think.
glowy blue ones.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Do you?
I don't know.
There's actually a couple, but
I know there's specials. I know there's something special about them, but I can't think of it. It's been too long since I've played.
well, they're the slickest shields. So for shield surfing, they're the best.
Oh, That I didn't know.
But then also, they reflect guardian lasers like without having to parry.
Oh, that I knew. Like,
Yeah, okay,
but
that's
like,
the thing.
It's like it reflects the laser and it doesn't break your shield or whatever, but it doesn't like reflect them back into them to do damage.
Yes. That is what it does. It reflects it back to the guardian as if you parried.
Oh.
So there you go.
Yeah. Okay, now to go all the way back to the whole thing about
Yes.
a lot of items having the same effects and stuff. I think that makes sense purely because they needed to find a way to like make sure that no matter which direction you went, you always had you could always find items to give you more max hearts, for example. So if you go in this direction, you've got the hardy radishes. If you go in that direction, you've got the durians.
Yeah.
Like in that
I don't know.
Like in that way it makes sense that they did it. But I still agree that there's a lot of stuff that just does the same thing.
There's a couple of things that that feel like quality of life mechanics, but that probably shouldn't be the way they were to make the whole like experience more not challenging. Like for example, there should have been a cooldown timer on eating.
Yeah, there you can't just mash a button and stuff a billion apples in your face.
Just have limited inventory slots on cooked items.
Yeah, I mean there is,
and you can ask Hess too. Yeah,
but there is, but it's still like three or five.
Yeah, 3 pages.
Yeah, 3 pages.
Or have Hess to even increase that. I don't know. Like start with like 5. That's still plenty, but not enough to just carry 20 full healing items and not having to worry about anything anymore. And shit, what was another one? Oh god, I'm blanking. Cooldown timer. Oh yeah, changing armor on the fly also feels very cheap.
Yeah,
Like I feel like if you're going somewhere, you should prepare.
Yeah, you need
for
to
the
fully
journey.
prepare beforehand.
And all like, I should a Lionel. Okay, put on the barbarian wear. Okay, cool.
Yeah, maybe there should be a system where you could like put down.
It makes
a camp
environmental effect recipes useless because I'm in the desert. Boom, got some cool clothing. I'm on a mountain. Boom, got some warm clothing, and you never need to eat like environmental buff foods anymore.
Yeah, maybe that can add more use for the stables as well.
Yeah, put like a closet.
Like you can do that stuff in stables, so you're incentivized to like go to a stable, prepare for a journey, and then go on that journey.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could work. But the only problem is now, if they would do that now, like in the sequel,
People are like, oh.
then it would feel backwards, because then it would be like, oh, why am I suddenly more limited than the previous game?
I know.
And that's kind of a problem.
And people could be like, yeah, just do it self-imposed at that point.
Yeah, I mean, that's also a solution.
Yeah.
I do think that there is a pretty solid chance that we will be able to like repair broken weapons in the sequel.
Well,
like they're not going to get rid of the weapon degradation.
Useful.
That's always going to be there.
I don't really see the use of like repairing weapons.
I mean, me neither, honestly, because it's like, oh no, I really like this. Like, well, it depends, because like for example, I really like the great boomerangs.
Yeah, okay.
They're fucking cool, but then like they're actually really hard to find. Like elemental swords are honestly not even that hard to find. There's several spots where you can find a bunch of them. But like the great boomerang, that's more difficult.
Like I guess so, because like you can repair them and then you can use it for a while, but it's still gonna break, and then you need to hang on to it. I feel like that's still more a problem than a fix, though. Like, oh, hang on to the weapon and just sit in your inventory for
until you can repair it.
Until you can fix it.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
For artillery. I was very disappointed for a while. Holy shit.
Yeah, really staring at it like, oh,
you're so disappointing, you dumb artillery. Yeah, I feel like like having the ability to repair weapons is just gonna make the problem worse, because then people are gonna hang on to their weapons and be like, why is the weapon inventory so limited? Well, because you're hanging on to like 20 broken weapons.
Yeah, I guess that's true. And like, yeah, it just makes it so that anytime you find new weapons, you're like, oh, but I already have
Yeah, exactly.
these ones. Like, I never
Like, the whole
got,
system was built around the weapons breaking.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that people can get annoyed at weapons breaking,
No, it's good.
but I also think like, yeah, no, it's a good thing.
It's actually like, get over it. Quit being babies. So, if you point your attention towards the game,
Yes, I
might
see
see.
that we're doing stuff.
I'm actually almost finished.
Yes, I can also see that by looking at the timeline.
Oh, wow. Cheater.
Oh my god, spoilers! There's only
Do you
like,
feel like after the initial force, this battle does feel less imposing? It's like I'm here in his central base, and there's like nothing stopping me.
yeah, exactly. Like at first it seems more intimidating, but right now it's like, yeah, it's like, where is everybody?
Yeah. Well, everybody's at the middle island trying to get to Drake for some reason.
For some reason.
Well, one thing that does make this mission harder to the Advance Wars 1 mission, like in Advance Wars 1, you can lose COs. Like an army can lose, and it doesn't affect. Like you don't lose the battle at that point. But in this, in Advance Wars 2, if any CO loses all their units or gets their HQ captured, which would never happen, but whatever, you actually lose the map. So you can't lose anyone. I do wonder what happens for your score in Advance Wars 1 if Annie loses. Maybe if Annie loses, you actually do lose the game? I don't know.
I feel like that could be the case, because Andy's like the protagonist, quote unquote,
Yeah.
for some reason.
He's still a better protagonist than Jake.
Word.
Yeah. It's like Annie wasn't cool enough. Yeah, I thought Annie wasn't cool enough, so they replaced him with like cool kid. Wow, good job. Also, like, Jake's super power is called Block Rock.
Does it
Yeah.
drop a rock somewhere?
No.
Now I'm
Because-
just thinking about like those rocks that can drop
No,
from the sky in
actually,
Dokapon.
the best thing about Jake is his day-to-day power, because it perfectly represents his character. He gets more firepower on planes because he's so plain. Because he's boring. It's a very weird day-to-day for him, but... Ah!
What?
The video just ended. Hey, that's weird.
That was very, very sudden.
Look, I'm here. Yeah, I save stated at the end, so I could finish it, and then we could read the dialogue. Isn't
Okay,
that smart?
Okay, cool. Ah, there's the big explosion.
My death ray.
The enemy's weakening. Attack the platform and halt that launch.
We're almost there. Stand tall, sailors.
Listen up, y'all. Let's mop up and skedaddle for home. Let's put down on this once and for all together now. Lord Sturm, the missile platform, it won't hold.
The missile must be launched.
It's impossible. Eee!
This launch platform is completely inoperable.
Yes.
Yosh.
I have come so far.
But in the end, it doesn't even matter.
You're next on the list, Sturm.
Merry Christmas!
Only to be stopped by you again. I will not let it end here. I will sacrifice my own flesh, and all of you will join me in death.
Goddamn. Whoa, hold on. What are you planning?
A self-destruct device?
Possum spit.
Maxi, back off!
Well, shut my core, Max. You back off. You jerk.
Andy!
No, Sammy, don't worry. Let me have this. You think for 1 second that we're gonna let you get away with this?
This worm.
I am not a worm. I'm Annie. I'm CEO of the Orange Star Army. No, Annie, run away.
Andy!
Annie actually got like a moment.
Everyone, get back!
I will never get back.
Chance is a fickle thing. You never know when it will come your way.
Why are you stealing my moment?
Who? Hawk?
No, Andy.
Sturm. Think it's time for you to go. Black Storm!
This is so silly.
Oh,
You trade.
Good riddance.
But why? Why were you?
Lord Sturm. Hawk, what have you done? As of now, I am the Commander-in-Chief of the Black Hole Army. If you have anything to say, come forward or hold your peace.
Did I have the piece?
What's this all about? Were you in league with Sturm? I wanted to test my power, to see how strong I could become. I'm interested in nothing save myself. That was my purpose, nothing more.
well, in any case, you saved us all.
Yay!
Does that eliminate his sins? I won't forget what you did to Green Earth. I didn't ask you to. I'm through with all of you. I'm satisfied with your performances.
What? How about this? We continue this fight until I'm satisfied.
Oh, my dick is bigger. Eagle, that's enough. Our troops are on the brink of collapse. There's nothing to be gained by fighting any longer.
I may be out of line, sir, but I believe he's correct.
The Black Hole Army's in ruins. They're no match for you now. I'll take them and withdraw.
Hawk, I'm with you all the way, except I will die along the way, ha.
Me too! This is like it could be fun.
I follow the strong. Then prepare your troops. We're leaving this place.
Hold it, Hawk. What you've done to Macro Lad is unforgivable. But... do you join us for a barbecue? You saved me. You saved all of us. Thanks.
Though the Black Hole Army is gone, you would do well to remember me.
I remember a lot.
Until next time.
And then he just leaves, really, just like that? He's just like, well, bye.
What? What's wrong with that? It's worse, Lenny, because then in Dual Strike, he's suddenly not in command anymore.
All he had his say and left. I wonder if he'll attack again someday.
No, never.
In the sequel.
No.
It's hard to say.
Like me, Sammy, for you.
If he does, though, we'll just have to drive him back.
We'll have to spend some time preparing if we're going to do that. I'll get the player's guide for the sequel.
Must help heal the battle-ravaged soil of Macroland as well.
All that kind of weight. We won. Well, we did, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
Oh, cool. Well, let's celebrate. It's party time. Party!
Figures. We barely escaped death and he wants cake and ice cream.
Yes. I chocolate milk. Party!
Mission complete.
I am so well, I got an A rank.
That
Yeah,
power.
thing is, Sturm did build a lot. Like, if you let this battle drag out, Sturm is gonna have built up so many units. You need to destroy, like, a lot of units in one turn to get a good power score. So, if you do it legit, like, woo, boy. Well, shit, son, this is hard.
Also, cool laser.
Yeah.
Old soldiers don't die, they fade away. Bye.
And then he dies.
Yeah, it just drops dead.
The war is over. Macroland was free at last, and the Black Hole Army had been driven from its shores. But peace can be a fragile thing. Be vigilant. Be brave.
It's cool, but it's kind of an odd end, isn't it?
Yeah.
Also, I do like this credits theme. Well, it's technically not the credits, it's the... What would you even call this? The final scoring thing?
Yeah.
And you see all the pictures, so...
Yeah, that's cool.
So what was it about the ending, Lenny? You're disappointed that Hawk is just like, lol, bye?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's so dumb. It's like, again, it's like, oh, yeah, I mean, true, he, like, got rid of Sturm, I guess. So, yeah, oh, he saved Andy. But it's like, yeah, cool, I'm still a war criminal.
No. Everybody's a war criminal in this world.
And if we're all war criminals, no one is.
No one is. I don't know, dude. I just think... I think it's too bad that they got rid of Sturm and never got him back, but maybe they were like, it's time for a new villain, even though I really don't like Von Bolt as a villain. He's just a discount Sturm. Not as cool. He got a backstory, which... Like, half of the coolness of Sturm is the mystery. He doesn't have a backstory. He's just evil force. I don't know. Yep. That was Advance Wars 2.
Oh, look, it's the leopard.
Wow, you remembered.
I mean, it's obviously the leopard.
You see that sign, Lenny? It says do not enter.
Yes.
Can you read? It says do not enter.
And also caution.
No, that was an Earthbound joke. Jeez. 2-week test, 15 days.
That's longer than 2 weeks.
But yeah, I like gameplay wise and like this is just my favorite Advance Wars campaign, especially the hard campaign. Can't get bullshit up points. Secret thing, if you beat the hard campaign, you unlock Hachi as a CO. And the whole ending scene is actually way longer because he appears and is like, hey, what did I miss, dudes? Yeah. There's a lot of side content. You can do all the war rooms. And while I would agree that Dual Strike has the most refined gameplay, and like it actually has really good AI, it's quite incredible. Like an insane upgrade from this game. But it's just this game, dude.
I mean, this is definitely
Black
a
Hole Rising.
big improvement over the first game.
Yeah, right. It's like even like story and character wise.
Oh yeah, it did a lot more stuff.
More fun stuff, and like more characters bounce off of each other. That's also a thing in Dual Strike. Like since you have the Dual Strike mechanic, and you have these like end of battle victory quotes in this game. In Dual Strike, a lot of characters actually have unique victory dialogue if they're
Like based on the pairing.
Yeah, if they're paired up, and sometimes it's actually really cute and funny.
That's cool.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I guess that's about it. I don't know. Actually, yeah. After these two games, what do you think? But if I had to guess, these probably aren't games you would play on your own.
Nah.
Because you're like, you don't really like strategy games.
Yeah, not really. It's not really my thing.
Oh, but then you're gonna play Voice of Cards.
It's not a strategy game. It's an RPG.
Okay.
It's a completely different genre.
So I guess for you, then the story isn't good enough to carry the experience.
Nah, it's still like, again, like the story here is still just like small little tidbits before and after a map, but like the vast majority is still the gameplay.
There's fun characters, right?
Like if you compare this to Fire Emblem, for example, Fire Emblem has a lot more plot.
Well, Lenny, this was like 2002, 4, 1. Advance Wars 1 was 2001, I think. And this was like maybe a year later, 2 years, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, Fire Emblem was happening at this point, but they did get released over here. Like the first Fire Emblem that got released over here was on GBA, and it was the 7th Advance Wars, the 7th Fire Emblem, which got mediocre reception. Like, Fire Emblem never really got good reception over here until Awakening, for some reason.
Yeah, like that's still, I still find
It's
that
so
kind of
weird.
crazy. Where it's like, yeah, like that they, the fact that they literally said like, yeah, if that game wasn't successful, it would have been the final Fire Emblem game,
Yeah.
and it literally saved the franchise.
It's so weird because, like, what made people... It was. I feel like they were just super lucky that like the 3DS was popular and like a lot of people had it.
Yeah, it's interesting because like the DS was still more popular than the 3DS. So why wasn't a DS Fire Emblem the one that blew up?
I don't know.
Is it really just as simple as waifus?
I feel like they were just... I feel like they were just lucky, dude. Like, at first glance, what would make a non-Fire Emblem fan want to play Awakening when they saw like, oh, look at this game of a series I don't play. Let me buy it and play it, dude.
I really don't know.
Like, even you bought it. Why?
Because I thought, I've never... Because... Well, I will say a legitimate reason was because I had a lot of friends who were really into Fire Emblem, and I was like, maybe I'll buy the game. To like, well, I played the demo and was like, this kind of, this seems alright. And then I thought, okay, I'm gonna buy it, because it was like one of those deals where you could get a game for cheap or something at some point. And then I said, okay, I'll get Fire Emblem to also support the series so that maybe they'll make more Fire Emblem games to make other people who like those games happy.
And then you never played it.
Yeah, never did.
I even gave Lenny my copy of Fire Emblem Birthright after I got the full game, like
The special edition with like the...
special edition
Yeah.
with like the 3 games in one.
Aww.
Isn't it weird how like the choice of characters that like put on the forefront?
Yeah,
Kind of
it's
odd.
like clearly Sensei needs to be front and center.
Sensei looks confused.
It's like...
Like, oh, where's the picture?
It's
Oh,
like
there.
it looks like he was turning his head like, wait, what are we doing? At the moment the picture got taken.
Oh. And Grizz like looking, what's that? And Jess isn't even like, she's vaguely there. Hey, Jess. And Max is words.
Yeah.
Good job, Max. Oh, you can actually keep looking at the picture. Okay, now you can tell it's Max. Maybe silly question, but who's your favorite character in the game?
Oh.
Don't say just because she's a woman with red hair.
Well, Sammy also has red. She's also a redhead.
See, yeah, but I think character-wise, I don't care for Sammy that much.
Well,
also,
she's
I think she
still
was
kind of-
more interesting in Advance Wars 1 because she got more time to shine.
Yeah, like, and the thing with this game is like the characters are fun, but it's not like, you know, there's no real character development or no real like.
There's some moments like Sonya and Lash.
Yeah, true. Like they or like Olaf.
Olaf. Actually, like I really like Olaf from like a lot of standpoints.
Yeah, I think it's probably Olaf actually.
I like his design. I like his attitude. I like his powers. He's very simple. He's like a very fun basic CO to use.
Yeah, I think it's definitely
And I
Olaf.
really like his design.
Or Grit.
Really like his theme. I also really like Eagle.
Oh, actually, do you want to know something? For the entirety of this game, I was expecting there to be a reveal that Hawk was going to be like Eagle's older brother or father or something.
Father?
Because they're both named after birds. Like an eagle and a
Eagle would
hawk.
have forgotten what his father looks like.
And they both have like gray, white hair.
Oh my god.
I was
Yeah, but
so
Hawk's black.
ready for that to happen. Then it didn't. I was like, oh, okay.
That would be silly as fuck. I love it. Cool. Yes, thank you, Noel. One final time. I'm gonna check what's in the shop now. Also, I get a nice golden campaign logo.
Ooh, that looks very nice.
Hey, Hachi. Yes. You can give me the hard campaign, dude. Kind of a weird way to access it, but... Yeah, the hard campaign definitely feels very hard. If you go into this not familiar with the series, like it's the case of like once you're good enough, and like it's a whole another beast to play this against the AI and against another human.
Oh yeah,
obviously.
for sure.
Like the strategies are completely different. What's good in what's good versus the AI is completely different from what's good against another player. But like once you get a feel for it, the hard campaign in this game is like the perfect difficulty. I feel like it's very fun. It's a good time.
Also, I thought it was very funny that he said like, oh yeah, this unlock the sound room or whatever, so you can listen to music on it. And then he's like, oh yeah, and Sensei's theme is my favorite.
Yeah, mine too. I mean, they're both like from the, like war veterans, you know. Hi. Also, something really minor, and I don't know why this is a thing. You got Andy's anthem, but then literally every other track is a theme.
Oh, what? Okay, that's stupid.
Isn't that so weird? Oh, Lenny, what was your favorite CO theme?
Ooh, that's hard. I feel like it might be Jess.
The startup is really cool. Aw, man. These are actually some really nice pictures that show the characters
Aw.
in different like places. It's
Oh,
like,
that's
I think
nice.
Nell, Jess, and Sonya go shopping and stuff. They're very nice pictures. Look them up if you want to see them. Oh, look, the leopard.
Nice. Yeah, I definitely think this is my favorite CO theme.
But what about... Dude, that GBA saxophone, dude.
Oh wow, I just noticed the waveform on the side. That's actually
yeah.
kind of cool.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna show you something after this. Like, I randomly found and caught me off guard. Totally irrelevant if you're watching. And Certain theme is also really good. I don't think there's like, I guess a couple that I think are whatever. Let me try to go over them. Andy's is good. I mean, I guess Andy's, I don't know, Max's one is very whatever.
Oh, for sure.
I don't like
I mean, like, of the originals, it's like Andy's is alright, Sammy's theme is very good.
it's
But then a lot
crazy,
of,
right?
But I think a lot of the themes from the first game are nowhere near as good as the new ones for this game.
Yeah, Nels is kind of whatever, I think. It's like the tutorial music. Who likes tutorial music as like a character theme?
That is pretty good.
Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I'm very excited for the updated music. If you couldn't tell. Hachi's is fine. It's pretty laid back.
Yeah, this one's nice.
Like battling to this. I really like Collins. And like you said, it like once you said it, it really clicked. It does feel so T2ID. It's so true. Yeah, what about Grit's one? That's from 1, and that's a good one.
Yeah, it is good.
So I just saw this headline in the newspaper in the background. This says, Catherine's report. Who's Catherine?
Dude, what do they mean with a lion of a tanker man? What the
good
fuck is
question.
that? Lion of a tanker man.
Also, I like Olaf's theme. Jingle bells. But I think you're definitely right about the composer thing, where like this game has the old composer in the credits only because the old themes are still in the game.
Yeah,
and all the new themes
ones
are made by a T2ID composer.
Yeah, definitely.
Column Base is I don't really like Column Base.
Yeah, again, it's like, yeah, like,
Super basic.
of course I like the whole Asian instruments and stuff, but like the melodies all over the place.
Yeah.
So it's not, it's kind of meh.
Sony's is nice. Sensei's is good. Eagles, I guess, is pretty basic, but I kind of like. I just like how it sounds like cool. It's like soaring through the sky.
Nah, this one's also kind of meh.
I also like Drake's. Sailory. Just says yes, I get it. Flax is
Oh, this one's
fine. Really?
Dude, this sound is so good.
But this?
Like, it sounds so intense.
But yeah, for Flack.
Well, yeah, of course. Like, that's honestly a problem I have. Like, this theme, for example, this is so much more intense than Sturm's theme.
Really?
Last theme is also nice.
It's probably the worst of the Black Hole COs.
This is one I'm most looking forward to seeing in the remake, because
Yeah,
I feel
right?
like this song is one of the best. It's just
It's too advanced for the game in advance.
yeah, exactly.
I was looking to come in late at night with a stray pixel. Yeah, even this one does kind of have that T2ID feel at the start. Like I could totally see Grotus having that theme at the start.
But or like, well, these ones also because it uses like those like guitars and stuff is very Origami King.
Well, this was before the time he really started going hard on those.
Well, yeah, of course, but you can already hear it.
Actually, maybe Hawks is kind of whatever. It tries to be very ominous, but it's kind of like,
Yeah, I think this is my least favorite of the black hole.
Oh, so you like Stearns better then?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Oh, but the superpower theme.
Right? It's so empowering.
Yeah, I like the regular power one as well.
No, but this one's like leagues better.
I mean, just way more grand.
Yeah, it's like you're doing something really... It's like a victory march.
Yeah.
You're doing something really good right now.
Yeah, especially love like that cool bass line in this one.
I'm really looking forward to the updated version of this one.
Yeah, this one's really cool.
Black Hole one? It's less good.
Yeah.
Also, I do like all the country themes. Oh, wait. Yeah, Jesus. This one.
Oh, this one's very nice.
It's very cozy.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Blue Moon one is very relaxing, like serene.
This one's kind of...
I really like it, dude. Come on.
Yeah, it almost has something... I'm not gonna say sad, but...
Yeah, no, I understand what you mean. Telecom is the least good. Just like, Asia. And Green Earth is just like, I really like this one. And then one more thing. Can I leave?
One more thing.
Where is it? Design room CO. There we go. Can you make him? Oh yeah, boom. Santa.
Oh yeah, there we go.
You can choose the beard color. Just like, yeah, Santa. And this is actually his Japanese design, where he has a white beard.
I really wonder why they changed it. Did they think it was too on the nose or something?
Maybe they just didn't want him to be like Santa. Like they removed in Advance Wars 1, they removed his like Santa hat and made it a regular hat. Or like, yeah. And then we're like, well, we changed his beard color, so let's just keep it the way it is. You can make him fully white. Yeah, that's about it, I guess. That's it for the Advance Wars content on this channel, probably. You're not gonna see Dual Strike, period. Maybe someday Days of Ruin, like in 20 years, 50 years-ish, we'll play Days of Ruin.
Oh, nice, that'll be fun.
Let's put it this way. There are no plans for more Advance Wars.
No, I think it's a good idea. Let's play this when we're like 80.
Yeah. The plan was showing this before the remakes came out, but then the remakes were delayed. Whoops. Yeah, now it's time to look forward to the remakes. I don't know if the release date has been confirmed yet.
Nope.
Okay.
I think it's just. I think they just said early 2022.
So, yes, I hope people who never thought about the series enjoyed this look into the series and now are also excited for the remakes. And people who've already played the game and just want to see stuff again or relive the experience. Well, I hope you're also very excited for the remakes. That's about it. The reaction, a lot of like long time fans of the series was like, it was an internet moment.
Yeah. And
I liked it.
I do really like that there were a lot of comments on this series being like, man, I never really cared about Advance Wars, but now I watch this series and now I'm really into it.
Mm-hmm.
So we've been able to convince a lot of people to check it out too.
Well, to be fair, it was the same for me. I never knew about Advance Wars until I saw a Let's Play. And so then I liked it. See you next time.
Bye, guys. That guy, please.
Sturms milkers.
Yes, suck my titties.